Over 1,400 years ago, in the bustling city of Mecca, a child was born who would change the course of history forever. His name was Muhammad, and he would grow to become the last prophet of Islam, bringing a message of peace, compassion, and justice to the world. This is the story of his birth, a moment that Muslims across the globe remember with love and reverence. The year was 570 CE, known in history as the Year of the Elephant. Mecca was a thriving city, home to the Kaaba, a sanctuary that had been built by the Prophet Ibrahim and his son Ismail. But this was also a time of great darkness, as the people of Mecca were steeped in idol worship, corruption, and injustice. Muhammad's father, Abdullah, belonged to the noble tribe of Quraysh, but he passed away before Muhammad was born. His mother, Amina, was a gentle and pious woman. One night, during her pregnancy, she experienced a remarkable vision, a light emerging from her, illuminating the palaces of Syria. This was a sign of the coming of a child who would bring light to the world. And then, on the 12th of Rabiulawal, in the Islamic calendar, a blessed Monday, the Prophet Muhammad was born. The moment of his birth was filled with signs of divine grace. It is said that when he was born, the world was filled with a new light. A star shone brightly in the sky, and some reports mention that certain significant events took place, such as the extinguishing of the fire of the Zoroastrians in Persia, which had been burning for over 1,000 years. Amina held her son and named him Muhammad, meaning, the praised one. It was a unique name in Mecca at the time. The newborn's grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, took him to the Kaaba to give thanks to Allah for this blessed child. He too felt that his grandson was destined for greatness. As was the custom among noble families of Mecca, Muhammad was sent to live in the desert with a Bedouin family. His wet nurse, Halima al-Sadiya, took him into her care. From the moment Muhammad came into her life, Halima experienced blessings. Her family's livestock, once weak, began to flourish, and they had good fortune in everything they did. Hardship for young Muhammad. By the age of 6, his mother Amina passed away, and he was left in the care of his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib. 2 years later, his grandfather also passed away. The young boy was then taken in by his uncle, Abu Talib, who would raise and protect him with great love and care. Though born into tragedy and loss, Muhammad was never alone. His birth was a symbol of hope, a beginning of a life that would transform not only the people of Arabia but the entire world. His teachings of mercy, kindness, and justice would soon guide humanity toward a new path. From a humble birth to the final messenger of God, Muhammad's life was one of trials, compassion, and immense impact. His message, "There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger," continues to inspire billions today. His birth wasn't just the beginning of his life, it was the beginning of a revolution of the heart and soul for all of humanity.